S&P 500, and basically all equity classes. Um, what I see here right now is that we've broke down. Um, this looks like it wants to follow through, in my opinion. I'm kind of looking at this 192 area and the 190 area as potential targets for this. If you would have entered on the break, the 5 minute open range break, I mean, you would be sitting on a very nice trade right now. And that is what it is. Um, you know, I obviously said my opinion about this is that there's multiple opportunities to buy the dip along here that it might not be a clean trade, and sure enough, it went through it. The thing is that I was in cash, and I technically gained buying power versus the market, and that's what I'm thankful for. And I'm not gonna say yeah that would have been a great short. I mean, yeah, it would have, and but I wasn't looking to do that. I mean, I said that this thing was it was is a position where I wanted to sit on cash, and that's what I did. And I have no regrets. Um, so this followed through. The thing is though is that a lot of my stocks that I trade are in the Nasdaq. You see these fib levels here. We're getting close to the 60, 62, and the 50 fib. I mean, look at that. And then now since I mainly trade stocks in the Nasdaq. I put this fib level on. I mean, we're not even touching the 78. I mean, that's something that's showing that the Nasdaq has a ton of power, and even though it's down 2% today, like everything else, like this thing still is a nice strong uptrend, and I'm kind of looking for a flag, maybe a retest of this breakout here, but I mean this is still looking really really strong, and that I'm gonna be sitting in cash for a little bit more. I'm gonna be taking some shorts here and there, um, but nothing of any large size. Um, where is this is kind of this Finviz. This is all the weekly options. You can see my criteria up here below the 21, below the 50, 0 to 3% below low, and then the average true range is above 75. I mean, I just kind of look through this one when I don't really have anything. The only one that I have set up under my system is Pandora here. Is that would be a short. You can see that that's kind of a breakdown area. We break below that. I'm looking at can pull it up here real quick. I'm looking at the 23 area to go on into. You put a 50-cent stop on it. You're looking at a 3 to 1 trade. So that's something that I'm looking to do. Other ones, you can see the stock screener here. Just going through this right now. APOL, that looks bearish. If you break that low, it could keep going. Ideally, you almost got a wedge going down. I mean, ideally, I'd like a little more handle out of that. What do we get? What else do we get? IP looks bad. MYGN, that looks bad with how you got the going down. You got a little bounce back, dead cat bouncing, and that could go through. You obviously heard me say Pandora. Some power, that looks bad, but I know earnings are coming up in that. TIFF, I mean, I would like a more defined. It almost just seems like a roll right now. Whereas like with like this TXN, you have that defined low right there, and then you're going to be pushing through it. I mean, that's something that I would look at too is TXN. And this YNDX, this looks bad too. Yelp, same story. Maybe Yelp might need a little bit more time to set up, but I mean those would be ones that I'd be watching to go short. Netflix, in my mind, a bigger chart here. You see that 420 area is an area of support and resistance. I mean, this is one that's, in my opinion, is a flag. And even though this chart looks bearish, I mean, it still had this really strong uptrend that it's on up to here. So I'm just considering that as a flag right now, and I'm just kind of just kind of watching it, and I'm looking to trade it long. at some point I'm just waiting for a clearer signal to get in. Because if this breaks this high, it should be retesting all-time highs as a flag, and should keep going. So that's something that I'm watching, um, but I'm not taking it yet because it's not set up. So right now, in summary, I'm just Pandora is really the only short that I'm watching. Um, if this breaks, it's going down further, and that is what it is. Um, I'm just going to be sitting on cash for a little longer, and really wait for this to set up, because all the companies that we have released good earnings, or most of them that I trade, so they're going to want to continue to the upside, and this isn't that far of a pullback. We get a couple days of a consolidation, we can just rip higher. Because all the bears get in, and everybody's in their shorts, and then you get the short covering in. We're gonna the Nasdaq is gonna be testing the highs, and that's something that I'm watching. And that's my opinions on these market. Nothing in this video is saying buy or sell. Um, so that's just what I'm seeing, and good luck and trade them well.